Could you please take your seats and faculty and alumni please line up? We would ask the faculty and alums to be seated, please. On behalf of Converse University and the Professional Leadership Program, welcome to the hooding ceremony for the class of 2024 doctoral candidates. As we begin our program, I would like to take a moment for some housekeeping items. We would ask all cell phones be turned to silent or placed on vibrate so as not to cause an interruption. Bathrooms are available that way and to your right and back. A photographer, as you can see, will be taking a picture of each graduate as they are hooded, and will be taking photos of the Converse backdrop after the ceremony. We know that some families will want to take their own snapshots. We ask that only one family member per candidate come forward. We have a space reserved right there in front, designated with black tape. Right in front. I would like to recognize the members of the platform party who will be participating in this evening's activities. Dr. Boone Hopkins, President of Converse University. Dr. Joe Wilford, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Lee Gibbons, Chair of the Professional Leadership Program. Dr. Keisha Gilliam, Director of the Masters in Management and Professional Leadership and Assistant Professor. Dr. Jeff Martin, Assistant Professor of Professional Leadership. Dr. Jack Knight, Assistant Professor of Professional Leadership. And I am Dean Medford. Although they are not on the platform party, this evening would not be possible without the efforts of Mrs. Helen Landmesser, former campus manager for UCG, and Mrs. Kaylee Jones, current campus manager for UCG. We would also like to recognize Mr. David Taylor and his administrative staff here at the University Center of Greenville, Lynn McWhirter and Jay Gaw, for their tremendous support this evening and for providing this wonderful venue and the refreshments for our ceremony. At this time, please join me in welcoming President Hopkins to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Medford. Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Boone Hopkins, Converse University's president, and on behalf of all of our faculty and staff, I welcome you to our doctoral hooding ceremony for the Doctorate in Professional Leadership. I know this is an incredibly important day for our graduates, as it should be. You are all part of a very small group who had the dedication and perseverance to pursue a doctorate degree. In fact, data from the World Population Review highlights that only 2% of the world's population has a doctorate. 2%. Now, while we're looking at percentages, I think it's important to note a few other unique groups that fall into this 2% bracket. For example, did you know that 2.2% of the global population drives an electric vehicle? The American Veterinary Association claims that 2.5% of households own a bird as a pet. 2% of the world's population has green eyes, making that the rarest eye color in the world. And in a 2023 survey, only 2% of respondents claim to have visited all 50 states. So there you have it, birds, green eyes, electric vehicles, avid travelers, and doctoral degrees, unique in every possible way. In all seriousness, reaching this milestone was no easy task. And I am so grateful for the passion and perseverance that has brought you to this day. This program of study requires the deepest commitment from our students. And by association, it requires deep commitment from your family. Graduates, please join me tonight in showing our appreciation for the family and friends who have supported you throughout your journey to this degree. Thank you. Today's hooding ceremony celebrates the achievements of our fourth cohort, representing 19 doctoral students. This is a distinctive and important recognition to honor academic scholarship at the highest level. The hood is lined with purple and gold, the official colors of our university, and reserved for those individuals who have obtained academic degrees beyond the bachelor's degree. The research that our students presented to the faculty has represented a tremendous span of topics that are relevant to our lives today and attempt to answer some very important questions for our society. The variety and complexity of this scholarship speaks for itself. Your dissertations were reviewed by experts in your field, authors, and community leaders. Our faculty also reviewed thousands of pages of your final research manuscripts during the dissertation development process. When you consider the number of reviews required to complete the study, we are talking about each member of your committee reading roughly 10 books in order to support you. Let us please take a moment to appreciate and express gratitude to those who mentored you throughout this process. Tonight, graduates, you will receive your doctoral hoods. And on Saturday, you will receive your diplomas. But your connection to Converse does not end here. As you move forward in your lives and careers, I encourage you to consider opening doors for others, like others have opened doors for you. Remember, whenever